Okay, great. So thank you to Big Game James from the Remy Discord. He had explained a technique about setting up the rapid fire machine gun LoVs. This is a technique that we've all seen and read about for a couple of years, and I'm a little embarrassed to say even I didn't understand the intricacy of it until today. So, um, in an effort to make a little quick video to show the inputs and how to set it up, I've got a funny setup here. I have an older FBA training lure that shows the charge timer. So this top one here is light the punch charge timer, so your high LOVs. Middle one here is your low LOVs. When I hold back, this blue bar is going to be charging and telling me when it's okay to rip a projectile, right? And then on the bottom, it's the same thing for the vertical charge. So bottom or hold down, it's going to charge the flash kick, up and kick, and then flash kick comes out, right? Now, I couldn't get input display to come up on this first emulator, so I got another emulator going with the FB Neo training to show the input, and you can see them on the second display. Now I want to turn off the hit boxes and the hurt boxes because that's a bit distracting. Great, this will help a lot. Now, the false misconception about the rapid LOVs is you have to do it as fast as possible. So I'm going to just show that for a second. And what you'll notice is that these two bars are perfectly in sync. And there's really not much to it, right? So I always thought like this was it. And on the input, you see I'm doing back for the charge, and then towards and then back for the execution of the fireball, right? So 4, 6, 4, punch, and that's the fireball. Now, what James had mentioned is that the true value of the rapid machine gun is to desync these first two blue bars. Ideally, if they're kind of at halfway, then while the one is finishing, the second one's ready to go. And that's how you can really do LOVs frame perfect. And the input that was explained to make this happen is to hold back until you have a full charge. And then you do 6. So that is going to let the LOV come out, like all the inputs are complete. But the next, like, 10 frames, you have an input special move buffer, right? So you have that buffer window to add more inputs. And the input we're going to do here is you're going to charge to 4. And then when you're ready to throw the boom, you're actually going to input half back punch. Okay, so full charge, half back punch. And you'll see that these two blue bars did not decrease at the exact same interval. You do the half back, they get offset just a little bit. Okay, I'll show you that. Like, here's the same time one, the 464. And now here's the half back version. You can see how the down input from the half back actually stops the kick charge, and there's a little gap here. Okay, so setting it up is to make the gap happen. So charge back, half back punch. Great. Now the most important part is you have to throw the second boom as soon as the charge time is full. So you're going to throw the second boom out the moment that you can on that charge time, and this first one is going to be locked. And at that point, you desync them, and the rapid fire just go. So I'll do a few here to set it up and show, and probably crop the nice one. Yeah, see how those were alternating? And now we have the inputs to show it. So we can watch this back in real time and get the scoop. Too soon. There we are. I can turn on infinite meter and add some EXs to that as well. Let's try that just a second. Training mode, gauge max. Do it again. Sorry, it's a bit confusing with these two emulators, but that's all I could do to come up with the input display. So if I double tap start, I heal on this one, put the menu down, Now I should be able to actually spend meter. Let's see. Yeah, great. So let's do it again. We can throw some EXs here. It'll be like this. Full charge, half back, forward back. Yeah, machine guns. Great. So yeah, big shout out and thank you to Big Game James. I'll show the thread here real quick. Here on the Third Strike Discord here. Remy channel. Up here, Big Game James had a nice explanation talking about actually setting up the machine guns and doing the half back input. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate it.